Hi, and welcome to Ant's 1 Minute and a Bit week. Today I'm going to talk to you about Australia's trip to Sri Lanka in 1884 and the importance of following leads. Australia's first trip to Colombo in Sri Lanka, formerly Ceylon, came on the way to England in 1884. I've come across an article in The Age from April 30th, 1884, and I wanted to share with you some tidbits. Firstly is the interesting use of the phrase done to refer to visiting a place. They had done the native village, so it's not just an over-travelled millennial phrase. Second is a note on the Australians' fitness preparations. Players would head down to the boiler room at 6 a.m. and shovel coal for a few hours. As the author notes, I must give the Australian cricketers credit for stopping at nothing which can possibly be conceived to be conducive to the production of muscle and the maintenance of good condition. I think Darren Lehman and the Australian fitness team could learn a lesson or two there. Just no, Boof. No. There's also a very colourful description of the players doing so that I won't share with you here. Let's just say there's ways you could describe men covered in coal dust in 1884 that you just can't now. There's also an article on the preceding page describing how a perpetual motion machine works. My story and my tip don't really link up this week, except that I found the story whilst learning the tip. Last week I told you about the Australian baseball tour of America in 1897. Now I'd originally been on the path of researching that trip because I'd been told that it was actually the cricket team who had toured England, following on and going to America. It turns out that wasn't true. However, in the act of doing the research for that, I found out many interesting things about the development of sport in the late 19th century in Australia, giving me a useful background for my thesis. So this week's tip is to follow leads, because even if they're bullshit, you might find something useful on the way.